What's up, bros, and welcome. Now today I'm going to be showing some LEGO Marvel Spider-Man Green Goblin Goblin Gang costumes that I've made, so let's get down to business. Now for the first custom in today's video, we have Norman Osborn. Now, the legs of this custom minifigure are from a firefighter minifigure, I believe. The torso we're going to be using is from a Riddler minifigure from some random LEGO Batman set. Then, we're going to take this Bruce Wayne headpiece from the LEGO Batman movie, pop that onto the head. Then, for the last piece, we're going to take this drippy Norman Osborn comic accurate hairpiece and attach that to the head. And then we have the completed Norman Osborn costume. Now, in this universe, Norman Osborn is still the head of Oscorp, but behind the scenes, he's also the head of the Green Goblin Gang. Now, he isn't the Green Goblin anymore, but you'll see his alter ego in a few seconds. But anyway, that's basically it for this custom. Now for the second custom in today's video, we have Norman Osborn's alter ego, the King Goblin. Now the legs of this custom minifigure are from a Aquaman minifigure from the LEGO Justice League sets. The torso we're going to be using is from a Dr. Doom minifigure. Pop that onto the legs. Then we're going to attach some dual molded pink and purple arms to the torso. And we also have some green hands attached. Then we're going to take this purple cape piece, which I believe is from Harry Potter. Pop that onto the torso. Then we're going to take this dark green upper cloth piece. Pop that onto the torso as well. Then we're going to take this Parademon headpiece, which is from the Justice League movie sets. Then, for the last piece, we're going to take this Green Goblin upper headpiece. And then we have the completed Goblin King costume. Now, in this universe, the Green Goblin was no more after he successfully killed Peter Parker, or the main Spider-Man of this universe. So, after that, there was really no one else to oppose him other than the Sinister Six cartel, and evolved into the King Goblin. And as the King Goblin, Norman Osborn would work behind the shadows and create the Goblin Gang, basically his own secret, private, military-ish army. He's working to take over New York, but the only people in his way currently are the Sinister Six cartel, some other Oni looking guys. I wonder who those guys might be, and I don't know who else right now, but I'm still thinking of that because I might turn this into a whole storyline or a whole series. But yeah, that's basically the King Goblin. His custom minifigure design, I gotta say, is very majestic, if I do say so myself. But anyway, that's basically it for this custom. Now for the third custom in today's video, we have the Goblin King's second in command and main enforcer of the Goblin Gang, the Hobgoblin. Now, the legs of this custom minifigure are some dual molded dark blue and orange legs from the official Hobgoblin minifigure, except I replaced the middle crotch piece with a Han Solo piece. Originally it was just a printless orange piece. Then we're going to take this Taskmaster torso piece and pop that onto the legs. And we also have some brown arms and some orange hands attached. Then we're going to take this brown cape piece, which is from a Mandalorian from the second Mandalorian Battle Pack, pop that onto the torso. Then we're going to take this dark blue armor piece, which is from a Taser Iron Man minifigure. The armor is going to be reversed and attached onto the torso like that, which may seem weird to a lot of people, but I promise it doesn't look that bad. Then we're going to take this Lord of the Rings or the Hobbit Goblin headpiece, pop that onto the torso. Then for the last piece, we're going to take the upper goblin head, or just like weird piece. Now, the Hobgoblin in this universe is the second in command of Norman Osbourne, or more specifically the King Goblin's Goblin Gang. Originally in this universe, Harry Osborn, or more specifically the New Goblin, should have been the second in command of the Goblin Gang, but Norman sent his son to kill Peter Parker, or more specifically the original main Spider-Man of this universe, but he couldn't do it. He hesitated to kill him because he was his best friend. So Norman saw this as a sense of weakness in his son, so when he formed the Goblin Gang, he didn't put his son in the second in command, he instead just put him in like third or something. So instead, Hobgoblin became his second in command because he trusts Hobgoblin with his life. And yeah, this Hobgoblin custom is kind of creepy because I did use that Lord of the Rings goblin head, but I think it does fit this custom. But anyway, that's basically it for this custom. Now for the fourth custom in today's video, we have Harry Osborn, the new Goblin. Now, the legs of this custom minifigure are from a Black Widow minifigure. The torso we're going to be using is from a tech-infected goon from the last wave of sets from Nexonites, except the torso is reversed as you can see here. Then we're going to attach some dual molded green and black arms, which are from a Koala Keeper minifigure from the LEGO minifigure series Blind Bag Series 24. We also have some black hands attached. Then we're going to take this Hydra agent headpiece from Avengers Age of Ultron. We're going to attach this black ninja hood piece and attach that to the head, pop that onto the torso, and then for the last piece, we're just going to take this brown hair piece, pop that on, and then we have the completed new Goblin custom. Now, I might as well take this opportunity to explain some things about this universe. So in this universe, things take place similar to how they took place in the Spider-Man Raimi movies. So in the end, Green Goblin and Spider-Man had their final confrontation, and Green Goblin tried to pull a fast one on Peter and sent his glider flying towards Peter, but instead he jumped. But instead of Green Goblin getting impaled by his own glider, he dodges the glider as well. This time he's badly injured, so he escapes, and then he sends his son Harry to kill Peter for him, just to like test him or something like that. But instead of killing Peter, Harry, he hesitates, and he lets Peter go and lets him live. This was actually a big mistake because Harry had two other choices. If he killed Peter, he would have earned his father's respect, or if he didn't kill Peter and instead joined him and together they faced down his father, they could have been able to take down the Green Goblin together. But Harry was a bit of a pussy in this universe, so he also let Peter live, but he also went back to his father to beg for forgiveness. So Norman is ashamed of his son, and he decides to go back and kill Peter himself. So it's basically a lose-lose situation for Harry in this universe. His best friend is dead, and he doesn't have his own father's respect. But enough talk. For Harry's accessories, we have his Goblin Blade, as you can see here, his classic weapon. And I also gave him a Goblin Shield to go along with his Goblin Sword or Goblin Blade, because why not? But anyway, that's basically it for this custom. Now for the fifth and last custom in today's video, we have a Goblin Goon. Now, the legs of this custom minifigure are from a Buzz Lightyear minifigure from Disney. We're going to attach this orange belt piece to the legs as well. Then we're going to take this X-Wing pilot torso piece from Star Wars, except the torso is reversed. Pop that onto the legs. Then we're going to attach this dark green hoodie piece. We're going to attach this jack-o'-lantern headpiece and attach that to the torso. And then we have the completed Goblin Goon custom. Now for this Goblin Goon's accessories, we have a pumpkin bomb popped onto the hands, and we also have a machine gun. Now, in this universe, these Goblin Gang Goblin Goons are the main forces of the Goblin Gang. So they just go around doing the King Goblin's bidding, and they report to the Hobgoblin and sometimes the New Goblin. And they're pretty simple foot soldiers that are mass produced and trained for the Goblin Gang. But anyway, that's basically it for this custom. That's basically it for this video. I hope you bros enjoyed these Green Goblin Gang customs. Now, shout out to my friend GRH Films and Crazy Lego Man 7564 for leaving comments on my Lego Spider-Man Sinister Six Cartel concept customs video and letting me know that it would be a good idea if the Sinister Six Cartel concept customs that I've made had some oppositions, being a Green Goblin Cartel. Now, I thought that having another group called the Cartel would be weird, so I changed the title of the group that I was going to be creating called the Green Goblin Gang. But anyway, shout out to them. Without them, this video wouldn't exist, and if this video does well, I'll probably continue making more customs for this new series, if this even is going to be a series. But anyway, feel free to check out my other videos. I mostly make custom minifigures. Have a great day. See ya, bros.